with some of the guys from Autism Assistant Dogs Ireland, and I'm going to start with yourself. What's your name?
Michael.
And where are you from, Michael?
Limerick.
Can you tell us a little about what you guys do?
These dogs are for kids with autism. They help them come out their shell. They also help them safe when they get to cubs and everything else. And more to the point, it gives dogs a focal point to keep them from having meltdowns when they're out and about.
Right, so you bring them out in public to get them used to.
Yeah.
So I see it says on them that they are puppies in training. So that's the kind of stuff you do. What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Michelle and I'm from Limerick.
Limerick. Okay.
And I'm a fosterer of Chip. I've had him since he's 9 weeks old and he's now 13 months and we'll have him until October.
Until October. That'll be kind of hard and then
very hard
letting him go.
Part with him, yes. We're kind of preparing ourselves emotionally, I suppose. But listen, if he's going to go to a child and be their assistance dog, it'll be well worth.
Oh, absolutely,
Definitely.
absolutely. So who have we got on the end here? What's your name?
I'm Lynn, and this is Chester. And Chester is a fully trained assistance dog, and he belongs to my son who has autism. And we got him from the Autism Assistance Dogs Ireland. And we have
what's your son's name?
My son's name is Ben.
Ben, and how does Ben get on with Chester?
Oh, fabulous. In the beginning when we got him, Ben used to bolt. He was what we call a bolter. So he was literally anchored to the dog. So if Ben took off, dog sits, Ben goes nowhere, But equally what it does is it reduces the anxieties. And if you reduce the anxieties in a child with autism, you reduce the behaviours and the dangers.
Right, okay, yes.
So now Ben doesn't need to be anchored to Chester because he'll walk Chester because he thinks that he's in control of Chester, not the other way around.
Right. Is there a kind of an alpha male thing, though, going on there?
He loves it, yeah. But, yeah, well, Chester, we always say, is the canine, is a canine Ben. They're so well suited together.
Excellent.
And it also teaches the child responsibility because he has to brush him and feed him and walk him and everything, Huge benefits altogether for the child, made a huge difference.
I'm going to move back here so we don't exclude you. What's your name and where are you from?
I'm Melinda and I'm from Corbally, and this is little Jazz here. She's 14 weeks old.
Jazz.
So this is my first time in the puppy foster program, so it's all new to me. So I hope I do a good job with Jazz now.
How are you finding it as your first time?
It's tough. It takes a lot of your time, but I'd say the rewards at the very end of the program are huge, and I'm really glad I signed up with the AADI. It's a great organisation, so all good. Now so far so good.
Excellent. Okay, we'll come back to yourself. The event here at the Limerick International Food Truck Festival that they held last night for sensory issues with people, how do you think that went down?
I think it went down really well, despite of the weather.
Yeah. The weather was pretty bad. It was a great turnout, though, considering the weather.
Yeah, it was.
Sorry, what's your name?
I'm Jacqueline, I'm from Corbally as well.
Who's this you've got here?
That's Cleo, and that's actually Chip's sister. They're from the same litter. So I got involved with this. A friend of mine got a dog for her son, and I could see the benefit the difference it made was just incredible. And I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I had the time on my hands that I was able to take on board this responsibility, and I'm really delighted that I got on board with it because I know the difference it's going to make. I've seen it myself firsthand. So.
Most people would kind of think dogs like for blind people and deaf people for assisting them, but for autism I do think it's a great idea. So for more information you can see the website, the address here. So that's we're going to wrap it up there. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you everybody, and for everybody coming. And now I'm covered in hair.